I've been sober for a couple of years. I was just sleeping, and there's nothing wrong with that. Go over to the front desk, and then I'm telling you, I am supposed to be here. That's all you need to know.
He has a legal right to ask
No,
for
how
ID.
can you do? Go through private property?
Yes.
Go through private property?
Yes, you're required.
What's what?
Required to provide ID for him.
ID? Why am I required?
I already told you.
I'm not. Listen, I know. I was just saying it. There's nothing wrong with that. On private property? I'm not doing nothing wrong.
See if you're under the influence.
I'm not under the influence.
And we can figure that out. As part of that, you are required, even on private property, to provide your name and date of birth or an ID.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not a private property. Absolutely not. I have done nothing wrong.
That's not
I want the owners of this place right here. I'm telling you. Yes, it is. This is private property. Yes, they do. This is not. This is private property.
What's good, YouTube? It's BB back again with another video and another reaction. And in today's video is from the Draper City Police Department over there in Utah, where you had these Draper City police officers pull up on this guy. This guy was just sitting in the car smoking a cigarette and then he fell asleep. And then you having these officers pass and they say, oh man, he must be drunk. And then they got out of the car and they wanted to get his ID and investigate a DUI. And he kept telling these officers that literally he has a room in his hotel. He's just tired. He had a cigarette and he fell asleep. What is illegal about that? But you having these officers, they was fiending for that ID and they swore up and down that he must be intoxicated for the simple fact that he fell asleep in his cars. I'm gonna watch it, get my reaction. Let me know what y'all think about it. Comment section. Let's get into the video.
Okay. Because in the law, can I get a supervisor? Who's the supervisor? That's the supervisor. Okay, great, sir. Okay, because am I free to leave? I'm not free to leave. What did I do wrong? And now on private property. You know better than this. Hey, listen, I've been part of your guys' world in many years. What?
Hey,
what?
I'm talking to you.
Okay, but you
asked to speak
do you have a
to me.
supervisor?
Huh?
Do you have a supervisor?
I'm a supervisor.
No, are you? Is there a supervisor above you? Is there a shift commander? Is there a shift commander?
No, I'm it now.
Okay.
So listen.
Okay. Back when P. Hayward, when I was sitting at breakfast, P. Hayward on this side, Chris, Corey, that's head of the FBI, head of the fucking I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
Right here in that Jim's restaurant. I grew up as a kid, growing up with all them guys in my life. I went down my line, and I've been sober for a couple of years. I was just sleeping, and there's nothing wrong with that. Go over to the front desk, and then I'm telling you, I am supposed to be here. That's all you need to know. I am supposed to be here.
He has a legal right to ask
No,
for
how
ID.
can you do? Go through private property? Go through private property?
Yes.
I'm registered. Check this. He's registered. No, I went to the hotel.
Stephanie is the registered owner.
No, I know. Guess what?
What I'm concerned
Jefferson.
about.
Guess what? That's my friend. That's my friend.
Okay. But
Stephanie,
That's
you are
it.
required.
What's what?
Required to provide ID for him.
ID? Why am I required?
I already told you.
I'm not. Listen, I know. I was just saying it. There's nothing wrong with that. On private property?
Are you gonna? Yes. Like I said, a potential DUI is a crime regardless of private property.
Okay. Really? I'm gonna have to get your badge number. Can I get your badge number? Do you have a badge number? I'm just saying, this is going to be blown up on YouTube. Believe me, I got a lot of followers. And believe me, this is going to go. I'm going to go back to my room. We're going to walk out to the front desk. Can we walk to the front desk? Why not?
I don't care.
You want me to call Stephanie?
I don't
Want me to
care
call
about
Stephanie?
I don't
I'll
care
call
about-
Stephanie.
Okay,
I've done nothing wrong.
Okay. If he comes up,
I've done nothing wrong. I have done nothing wrong.
Asleep or something like that.
And I'm not doing nothing wrong.
To see if you're under the influence.
I'm not under the influence.
And we can figure that out. But even then, as part of that, you are required, even on private property, to provide your name and date of birth.
If you're sleeping on private property and an officer sees you, he has every right to get your ID because he thinks that you're under the influence. Sounds to me they just hungry for that ID.
Part of that, you are required, even on private property, to provide your name and date of birth or an ID.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not a private property. Absolutely not. I have done nothing wrong. No, it is not. In the state of Utah, I've been here my whole life. I know the law. I know the law.
Yes,
I know the law. I know the law.
Okay.
I know the law. I know the law. The law is I keep my Fifth Amendment right, and I get to keep, and I get to be walk as my own person on this planet. I'm telling you, I will win. I've done nothing wrong. I'm not. What have I done wrong? I do not have to provide nothing. I've not been. I am not doing nothing wrong.
Spitballing at us.
You are able to.
I am on private property right now. You were on private property, coming on private property. You were not called here.
Exactly.
Yes, it does.
Are you going to listen to
I
what
just
we're
beat
saying?
a case. I just beat a case where the same exact scenario.
Yeah.
But guess what? Now I know how to communicate. There's the only way to communicate.
You're not communicating.
I am too.
I'm trying to talk to
What?
you.
You wouldn't allow that?
You're not listening
Listen.
to me at all.
I don't have to listen to you.
Yes, you do.
I do not have to listen to you.
Because you're not free.
This is going to be a joke. This is going to be, you're going to be blasted all over YouTube. I got a lot of followers, and believe me, this, I'm in where I'm supposed to be in my right. I'm sorry, man. When I have a problem with me and my lady, and when I just come out here to smoke a cigarette, and she's sitting up there, all romantic, everything's all set up. You go in my room, it's all candles and love making. This is me and my girl. This is my private time. I can do my private time. I don't have to provide that. This right here is registered with the hotel right now.
No, it's not.
With me. I want to bet.
The
I got my
vehicle is
license
not-
plate
the
and
vehicle is not registered to the hotel.
what do you mean? I am here. This right here is supposed to be here. This is supposed to be here.
Are you a registered guest at the hotel?
I am, yes, sir.
What room are you staying in?
I'm staying in 206.
In 206.
That's my fucking room. I'm just telling you right now. I am a registered guest here. This is private property. I'm doing nothing wrong.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's a romantic. Me and my girl, we just went through a whole problem.
Would you
Listen, we
stop
had a whole.
and
No, I just
talk
want you to
to
listen to
me?
me and my girl just had a whole problem, okay? And with the last hotel, they're making it up to us for this room here, okay? My girl bled everywhere. She's still bleeding, man. She's hemorrhaged, okay? I mean, when you lose a child or you lose things, it's sad, okay? I was just coming out here to fucking smoke a cigarette, and I fell asleep. I'm tired. That's why I'm in a motel room. I'm in a motel room. I'm serious. I've been here for 3 days, and no problem whatsoever. I'm doing nothing wrong. I am asking you, am I taking my rights away as a citizen of the United States of America
Do you want me to
on
answer-
private property
Are you
where I
gonna let
can
us
walk?
Answer your questions. Can we answer your
I
questions?
will answer your question.
This
if
is
you
the
would stop
question.
talking.
I am in this hotel. This is my hotel. Okay.
I know
I
you
am
said
on
that
private
50
property.
times.
You were not called here.
No,
You were not called here.
I drove by and I saw you.
No,
smoke
how
the
did you
steering
drive
wheel.
by? How did you drive by? On private property?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, you're checking other things. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I fell asleep smoking a cigarette. I put my ashes in my fucking in my ash thing, my ashtray right here. This is my ashes, so I don't ash in a thing. I was just smoking a cigarette, going back up to my room to get some sleep that I need to get. As you can tell, I'm tired. I've been up for quite a while. I've been working and working. I do a lot of music. I do a lot of recording. I do a lot of YouTube, Facebook. I mean, I got a lot of people following, man. I mean, it's live now. I mean, this has been live. I mean, it's straight up Facebook. Here, Ryan, I'm telling you, you took my rights away from me. You're not going to take my rights away. You're going to be a joke all over media. I'm telling you, you're going to be one of those guys that you get laughed at. Believe me, because you're taking away my Fifth Amendment right. I'm being an American citizen in the United States of America. I've earned my freedom. I've worked for a living. I do my stuff. I tattoo. I do really good stuff. I mean, I've been sober for a couple of years. I just do my music scene. I mean, I got my guitar. It's like I do music, and I love the world. I don't do nothing. You deserve to be harassed over because you observed something that does bring nothing. I'm supposed to be here, so that's all you say. Okay, sir, sorry, man. You go back in your cars and you move on. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's not how it works.
That's how it works.
That's not how it works. That's
Want
not
to bet?
how-
I get to my freedom. I am free on private property.
Now can I talk? That's not.
Tell,
how
I
this
want the
works.
owners of this place
That's
right here.
not how it works.
I'm telling you, yes,
Okay.
it is.
They
This is
don't have
private
anything to
property.
do
Yes, they do.
with the
This is not. This
DUI
is
that I'm
private property.
investigating,
I
okay?
just beat 2 cases like this.
DUI.
I just beat them. Just barely did it.
It's
It was a
applicable
joke.
to
You guys all got
private
laughed at the
property.
very end. Believe me, I will win this deal right here. You'll be a joke all over wherever you're going to be, and I don't have to give up my information. Believe me. Go study the law, come back, and then be a real officer. To keep the peace, check the welfare. And then I'm going to be using you guys I have to go over to the storage unit, and I really need you guys, but it's not here, especially in West Valley. I live in West Valley, you know what I mean? I'm getting away with my girl. We had a hard time lately. I got attacked by this owner of this other motel, Sleep In. I mean, literally attacked. Normally people would go, I'd be under, what do you say? what do they call that? Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I wouldn't have got charged with if I would have came out and was like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not okay. But I don't tell on people. And so I've been working out this deal with these guys, and I'm going to play pool with these the Indian people. These are my friends, man. I mean, I don't know them other than personally, but they're very professional people, man, that run this hotel. I've been here. I am a guest here. I refuse. I mean, if I'm not free to go right now, am I free to go?
No.
So I'm being detained for what?
So can we talk? Can we talk?
I don't want to listen to you.
I know you don't.
You're irrational. You're irrational.
I don't want to listen to you either. But here we are.
I'm free in America.
And explain.
I'm a free American. I don't have no warrants, no wants, no nothing. I am a good, pure person in my life. I do everything with my kids and for other people. I have a lot of followers, and believe me, this is going to be a joke. I'm telling you, you guys are going to be a joke. You want to break the law, and sever this? I'm not on nothing. Believe that. I've been sober for 2 years, man. I've got my chip in my pocket. Fuck, man. I mean, honestly, I'm proud of my shit today. I'm not going to sit here and get harassed on private property. I just beat a case exactly like this. Officer came up, said I was loitering at 7-Eleven. I wasn't loitering. I just came over to get a pack of cigarettes from across the street. But I was happy to go say hi to a guy who said, hey, I play guitar. Yes, sir.
Can I talk?
Go ahead.
Like uninterrupted.
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. Yeah, let's hear you.
We are in a private parking lot.
Yes, we are.
And unfortunately, this was a live video, and I believe that he got a call coming in or a text, which cut the live off. But basically, a little bit after this, these officers just ended up leaving him alone after they realized that they weren't about to get his ID. And which also recording lives isn't bad at all, but just be prepared though to have your phone on D&D and stuff, because when someone calls you or anything like that, it will cut off the live, and you run into incidents like this where you won't have the full video versus just recording the full video on your phone. It's just from the beginning, you already knew that these officers weren't about to get anywhere, because you having this first officer say, oh yeah, he observed you going to sleep, so we have to get your ID, even though that you're on private property.
I've done nothing wrong.
Okay, if he comes up,
I've done nothing wrong. I have done nothing wrong.
Asleep or something like that.
And I'm not doing nothing wrong.
To see if you're under the influence.
I'm not under the
Okay,
influence.
and we can figure that out. But even then, as part of that, you are required, even on private property, to provide your name and date of birth.
It doesn't matter if you're on public property or private property, these officers will always fiend for that ID. And the fact that these officers weren't even called here just proves that they had no probable cause to get this guy's ID.
Spitballing at us.
You are able to.
I am on private property right now. You were on private property, coming on private property. You were not called here.
Exactly.
Yes, it does.
Are you going to listen to
I
what
just
we're
beat
saying?
a case. I just beat a case.
Exactly, we didn't get called here, we're just fiending for that ID. And it still really made no sense to me, the simple fact how these officers just see this guy parked in his car and they just assume that he's just under the influence.
On private property.
Now can I talk? That's not.
I want the owners of this place right here. I'm telling you, yes, it is. This is private property. Yes, they do.
With the
This is not. This is private property.
investigating,
I just beat 2 cases like this.
DUI.
Basically, this officer saying that he doesn't even care if he's on private property. When he's fiending for that ID, he's fiending for that ID. But that's my take on it, though. Let me know what y'all think about the comment section. How you feel about these Draper police officers for detaining this guy all because they just saw him sleeping in the car. This guy was literally not doing anything but just sleeping in his car because he was tired. And I guess you can't even be tired and fall asleep in your car without officers just thinking that you're under the influence. And mind you, this guy was on private property. This officer didn't get a call. They admitted that they didn't get a call. They literally had no probable cause to get this guy's ID. All they just kept saying was, oh, you was asleep. Oh, you was asleep. And then towards the end, these officers just ended up leaving him alone because they realized how ridiculous they look trying to get this guy's ID when the whole time he was not doing anything but just minding his own business. That's my take on it, though. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Make sure to like and subscribe, and y'all have a wonderful day.